Jesus. Whew. There, she got him. I'm just looting everything. I have 27 minutes worth of filters. Damn.
More guards, get them.
Okay. That's fire, I can't go through.
Let's do this together.
Quickly now. I don't even know what we're doing.
A little.
Oh, we're turning the train. Everybody's gonna be on us.
Yes.
Go, go, go! Get on the fucking train!
Run.
Am I actually in control? Okay, no. Good.
Come on.
Made it!
Yes.
Whew.
Come here, quick! We're going to run the train! You should put the masks on. The shields might be damaged.
It's like, what is this?
We did it. Yeah.
High five. Bloody hell. Oh no. Flashbang. Fuck.
Base, we apprehended the engineer with 2 accomplices. Over.
Roger that, base. Over. Alright, shoot these 2. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these 2?
Don't you dare give me lips.
Demir.
The Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here. Anna!
Dad, guys, it's us. Help us.
What the hell?
Artyom, what are you doing here? Talk about
Colonel,
surprise.
this will mean court-martial for all of you.
Alright, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? It doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this line down.
No shit,
the Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There, in the ravine, there are people from other cities, dead! All of them,
Everyone shut
women,
up.
children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road. The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark. Is there a safe place to stop nearby? Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser. All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and I can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding.
I'll fight for the guys no matter what. Of course. Artyom, Anna, they are with us.
Leaves no one behind. If you
Jesus.
Spartans, throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air.
Oh dear.
I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them!
It's pretty shitty just keeping everybody in the dark.
While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying. Lying to you, to me, to everyone, the whole fucking world, and not even batting an eye.
Another train. Oh god, it is. Oh dear. Oh, lovely.
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head.
Oh god. Holy shit.
Just a warning, if you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's some armor. And look at all the machine guns. Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How is this his fault? You knew everything and never said shit.
Bloody hell.
Warning, stop the engine immediately.
Wait, who got shot?
Oh fuck! Are you okay?
Yeah, just a scratch.
Alyosha.
Stop it. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Ah, finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so... How about from the inside? Not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox.
Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers here. Our team will do it.
Of course.
Why Artyom?
Because he started it all, and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we slow down.
Okay.
I will distract him in the meantime.
Whoa, whoa.
Is that you, Yakov?
Ooh.
Cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion, treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No, I see only one answer. You've been spotted and you're running back to your masters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plans?
Wow.
Treason?
You're a bit mean.
We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
Yeah, knock him out.
They destroyed us and
Oh,
I have been a
that looked
soldier my
real
whole
weird.
life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
How did we get to this? Don't know. Some assholes stole an engine of ours and are trying to escape Moscow. So we are after them. They had escaped. Where to? There's nothing around. And we're green. There are lots of things around. We are just not supposed to know. Those ass plots seem to know enough. You've been around for even half as long as I have. You get to see stuff. Oh, it's all secret, sure. They don't send officers to do cleanups alone. What do you mean cleanups? A dirty business, that. Of men, women, even children. Why would you? What? You think spies only come as handsome guys in tuxedos? These people can believe. Walk around without raising suspicion. And if they report back to them, we're still here. Oh, there's another 10 negatives dropped on Moscow, and no missile ship to save us this time. But still, women and children. Hey, you never saw the streets, man. In this world, it is either us or them. And I'm watching it by all. I guess.
You never saw those children. My god. Alrighty.
Again, caught. Units are laid under arrest. Unit 13, attention.
Stand up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down. But the brakes on this thing are busted.
No.
Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
They're all getting ready to fight. I think. Yeah, they are.
Get ready to hit the brakes. 1, 2. Wait. 3. Now. Artyom, get going. This thing comes serious.
What the? Brake! Hit the brake! You are home!
That's it. The brakes are working again.
You goddamn bastard! Should have shot you on the spot!
Why didn't you? Orders to take me alive.
Fire! Shoot again!
Oh my. Oh, I can go underneath. Oh! I didn't even realise I could do this. Haha! You don't even know I'm here. Oh god. Oh, there we go. We did it. We're not gonna shoot, we're gonna blow this thing up. Oh wow. Oh, we're gonna make it break. So I can jump off onto the train. Because of course. Yeah! Oh god. Kind of hoping it just destroys the train and doesn't absolutely blow it up and kill everybody on board. I mean, it doesn't matter to me either way. Oh no, it blows up the entire thing. Whew. Damn. Yep. They definitely did not survive.
Oh my god, Artyom! Thank goodness you're okay!
Of course.
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest to God enemy saboteurs.
Oh, you should have told us everything then, shouldn't you? Idiot.
We stopped 100 clicks
Winter.
from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Yeah, even to transition to the next level you have to hold X. Don't know why they're so obsessed with holding. Whoa. Oh my god, the arm hairs.
Why their long faces?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder. What next? Where do we go from here?
Yes, more or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who are those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the orders commander? Explain something at least. You owe us that.
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean,
what?
did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago under a strict "you talk, you die" policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. And look for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of Command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now, which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their asses? You mentioned the Ark. What's that all about?
If our team finds their signal, you'll figure everything out. Otherwise, there's nothing to talk about.
Do you think
Well-
flying that Ark of
Restoration
yours
Committee
is going to
speaking from
fix
the Ark Project
everything?
base.
I do
Everyone
not.
can hear me.
If you
Everyone
have a
still
better
loyal to the cause.
idea, go ahead.
Proceed to the rally.
Wait a moment, what was that?
Point location is code
Why?
811
Listen, everyone.
Wasn't anything to.
Area 18-5. I repeat, proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code
Alright.
811-7.
Where was that number supposed to be?
Area
Got it.
18-5. Only
So
by standing
it is
together
somewhere
shall we
around
overcome
here.
any and
The
all
Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark Project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out to me.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
Ah, that. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. But let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's call her Anna and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell. Even better. Oh, come
How about
on.
Aurora, the Roman goddess of dawn, and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Ah, beautiful name!
Sounds okay, but
The cruiser of what?
yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided.
Alright.
Let's drink to it.
Could only drunk half a cup.
Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. Yermak, full steam ahead.
Hey!
Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take. How are you, Alyosha?
They got shot.
I was expecting an arrow from a Cupid, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
So, did she just go around talking to everybody? Is she gonna talk to Yermak?
Andrei
How?
Ivanovich, how long have you been working with those jammer people for?
About a year, I guess. At first, they got me to sign up by singing of my experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers. I was proud to be helping those. Then, about 2 months ago,
Is he wearing glasses?
they loaded a bunch of
Yeah, he is.
people onto my Aurora. The guards took them outside and came back alone. Told me they took the people to a nearby station, but I knew it had caved in years ago. A few days later, I was coming back from a run, stopped the train, went and found those people. Soon I understood that I saw that ravine. It fed me the usual lies about the spies and whatnot.
Did you believe them?
Well, it sure seems safer to believe. But then, I just couldn't keep the charade up. Then the security officer told me straight. Whoever you speak to dies. The whole station dies with him if need be. So, that's how it went. But when I saw you, and then Artyom, I knew I wasn't alone anymore. You can't just keep these things in.
Now I understand why you helped us back then. Thank you.
Don't mention it. God willing, it won't end up being done in vain.
Yes. Have you ever taken a train beyond city borders?
No. Didn't get a chance to go. I used to be a metro train engineer. I worked on the ring line. Ha! What a bore that was. Going round and round all day, round and round. And no real distance either. It used to take less than 30 minutes to make the lap. So I kept dreaming about how good it would be to just leave the metro and work on a real railroad. Travel around Russia. Not to run in circles like a rat in a maze. My wife wouldn't let me. We had kids, too. When I'd start going on about the railroad, about my dream, she'd stop sleeping with me for months in protest. Yes. But when Moscow got hit, my Tatiana and little Sashenka were at home. I was working that day. Irishka was waiting for me in the metro, returning from cram school. So we survived together that day. But in the end, I lost her too. A TP. You know how it goes. So I'm driving here and talking to Tatiana in my head. See, I say, you couldn't stop me for good after all. Here I am, on a real railroad. A real engineer. Tanyusha. I'm sorry I got so emotional there.
Oh, it's my fault. I'm really sorry. And thank you for telling me.
I mean, he did say he would. Or is she gonna go and talk to more people then?
Hey, Artyom, is there any music on the air?
I don't know. Oh, I can actually sit down. Can I actually turn on the radio? Oh, wait, I can have...
Artyom, a couple of words.
Wait, so I can... Oh! Whoa, okay. God, this is a lot of stuff. But it's been years since anyone heard anything but static and white noise on the radio. Who could still believe we're not alone on this earth? My wife, my comrades from the Order, my friends, people from my station, nobody believes... Oh, nobody believes me. They are sure that there's nothing on the radio, sure that, safe for us who hid in Moscow Metro, there were no survivors of the last war. We are alone on this planet, and in the Metro, it's common knowledge. But I did hear that call, on the radio with my own ears. Yes, it was immediately drowned out by the static, but I had heard it, which means that somewhere out there, under the skies, there's still a habitable place. We're not doomed to live the rest of our lives underground. Still, nobody believes me. We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. Oh! So that's what that is. Right, okay, well that one didn't get read, I don't think. Crew, oh my goodness. Holy crap, there's loads. Well, I'm going to be spending a lot of time reading. So, Anna, my Anna, from the very beginning I thought I was not worthy of you. What was I? A nerdy guy from a backwater station, a dreamer hearing voices in his head? an adventurous seeker, and you, the most beautiful girl in the Metro, the only daughter of the legendary Colonel Miller. The best sniper of the Spartan Order, but how did you put it? There were lots of hard-boiled guys around. God, how much have we been through together? We had our bright days and really dark ones. Our feelings would die out and rekindle again. I even tried to leave, but couldn't go too far. You wanted a normal man, but you still accepted me as I am. You were the only one who didn't consider me mad when I spent days on the surface listening to the radio in fruitless attempts of receiving signals from other survivors. You knew that every such sortie meant more radiation exposure for me and less chance for healthy children should we ever have them. And you would still let me go. You didn't prohibit me from dreaming. I always felt your gaze on me when you would... Oh, cove. I think that's meant to be cover. Cover my back in combat and when I would lose my way. I was always in your field of view. I always knew that nobody could ever replace you, my personal guardian angel of death. If this is not love, what is? Colonel Miller. Holy balls. I like the background though. So Miller. So Colonel... No idea how you say his name. The founder and the permanent commander of the Order of Sparta. Miller picked and trained each Spartan individually. He was the only one to come to the rescue of my home station when we were under attack by the Dark Ones. He was the only one to stand between the communists and the Nazis and prevent the conflict which could well spell the ultimate end of our civilization. It was Miller who accepted me into the Order, and blessed our union with Anna, his only daughter. I became his son-in-law, but could never amass the courage to call him Dad. Nothing but Colonel, with a Sir, of course. In the D6 defense, the Colonel lost his best fighters and his old self. Something is forever broken in him. He became cold, completely intolerant of any dissent. Sometimes I feel he's sorry he didn't object his daughter marrying me. He would have probably preferred Hunter as his in-law. But Hunter is missing and I dragged his daughter into a maelstrom none of us might ever emerge from. Demir. Demir is probably the calmest of the crew members. Demir is also extremely reliable. He'll always be there to help. He always does the hardest part of any job, goes on the toughest missions, and then instead of taking the well-earned respect and gratitude as one would expect, he starts blushing and saying he had nothing to do with success. And it all just kind of happened that way. There's only one painful issue for Demir, and that's his name. Given to him by his father, along with half of his blood, Demir can't forgive his father for leaving, going as far as to deny being his blood kin. We have Duke of Darkness, so Igor Dukov, the youngest, the bravest and the craziest of us. Some joined the Order out of desperation, others to protect people from dangers, but Duke is just desperately in love with adventure. Whenever the Colonel asks for volunteers, Duke is always first to shout, "Me!" no matter how hard and dangerous the mission ahead may be. A shame we don't have any medals in the Order, otherwise Duke would be plastered with them. He keeps looking up to the more experienced fighters, competing with them for the most kills, missions and wounds. Fought. For some reason, he pays particular attention to comparing his achievements with mine. Perhaps it's because I'm closest to his age. Anna once said about him, "Quit your whining, Artyom. There are people here who dream of becoming like you." About Duke. Was she right? So Yermak, the Aurora's permanent helmsman. Yermak knows her every detail down to the smallest bolt and feels every change in the work of any of her numerous, and truth be told, quite worn out, mechanisms. Wait. Oh right, mechanisms with his heart. Yermak fit into our group so easily and naturally it seems he was with us since forever. And yet Anna and I met him on a Hanseatic base, where Yermak first helped me find my wife and then led us in the hijacking of our beloved cruiser. Still, with Yermak's background, it's a small wonder he decided to leave Moscow with us. At the time of our meeting, we had only just learned of Hansa executing everyone trying to enter or leave Moscow. But Yermak had been living with this terrible knowledge for months. First out of fear for his daughter's life, then after she succumbed to her illness out of sheer hopelessness. But now he is free just like the rest of us, and if we ever come back to Moscow, we'll settle our scores with Hanseatic leadership together. Yermak says that every man has a destination in life, a place where the fate leads him to. And whenever life becomes hard, sometimes unbearably so, I always recall his words. This might be the end of the line, but it is still not your destination. Get up, walk on. Thank you, Yermak. Idiot. Idiot chose his nickname out of natural humility, or perhaps simply in honour of one of Is that Dostoevsky's characters, in fact? In fact, he's anything but. Being the most educated and well-read soldier in the Order, landing the position of Miller's right-hand man back in the Metro, the question is, what does he really know about the reasons for people being held in the tunnels, the war that could be still going on, as well as who is really in control of the Metro? Idiot likes talking a lot, but he never actually says much, even if you push him. Say for the usual, on one hand, this could be true, while on the other, if you feel that the truth is close enough to touch, talk to Idiot. He'll confuse you completely in no time. One thing about him that I don't understand at all is what could he even be looking for fighting in the Order's ranks? Alyosha. So, Alyosha, the life of every party. An avid lady killer, favourite customer of the seediest joints of... is that... Zvetnoy, Boulevard, and our survival on the surface instructor. After only a cursory glance, he can correctly tell if an abandoned building can last for years or is ready to collapse onto your head at the lightest touch, which ability saved him back in Moscow more than once. Alyosha is the only member of our crew seemingly taking our journey for an exciting adventure. Probably in anticipation of new meetings. With representatives of the fair sex, of course. Sam? Sam is one of the Order's best. He might not be the strongest, fastest, or the best marksman we have, but he can certainly hold his own in a match with Spartan champions in each of these areas, and he definitely is the most unusual of us. Sam is an American, a Marine from the US Embassy's guard detail, who just happened to be in the Metro when the Judgment Day came, eventually ending up as Colonel Miller's personal bodyguard. Sam had to sit the battle for D6 out on the account of staying in a hospital with a serious wound, and was really hard on himself for not being there to protect the Colonel when he was needed the most. As soon as he was back on his feet, still all bandaged, Sam would refuse to leave the Colonel's side no matter what. He wouldn't even let anybody else push Miller's